throughout this battle, even whether it was from Ross, from Kendrick, or from the public, there was a sentiment of racism. There was a sentiment of racism. All right, okay, my friend, let's talk the state of hip hop. We just had the most epic rap battle of all time, and the state of hip hop is sadder than ever. Why do I say that? Because we just had the most epic rap battle of all times. Track after track, back and forth. It was amazing. Hours of my day spent entertained by these two artists. But it is sad to see that the culture is this blind, this biased, and this tone deaf to determine that Kendrick won that battle. Under no circumstances, in no comparisons, track-wise, beat-wise, lyric-wise, execution-wise, did Kendrick top Drake in this battle? Nada. Nada. You must be completely tone deaf to say that one of Kendrick's tracks was better than the ones that Drake dropped. I'm not saying the one that Kendrick dropped were bad, not at all. Great, love them. Well, some of them. A track like Meet the Grams, trash. Not even a track. I don't even count it. Like, what the hell is that? Like, what was it? It was just designed to step on Family Matters, but in actuality, it only was able to step on Family Matters because the culture gave it the boost to do so. On its own, it had nothing. It was a whisper. Look, the whole perspective that Kendrick brought in of pedophilia is a bit back. It's like, okay, if it's true, then why did you not say it before? Like, if the guy is a pedophile, you should have stepped in before and stopped it. Should have gone to the authorities, you should have said it on the track, and you can't say snitching, because if that is the case, you just did that. If it's not a fact, then what the hell, man? If it's just to say something for shock value and to gain an upper hand in the battle, damn, dude, like, you don't know how to play. Look, a rap battle is a dick measuring contest. Let's have fun with it, even though you can get nasty. But Kendrick was acting like a little kid. Like, there's a spirit of fun and game in this. And then you go and do that. And still Drake came back with a better track. Unfortunately, because the culture is in this stage of hating on Drake, they just took it and blew it out of proportion, and we lost out of a great track, as in Family Matters. Hey, I listen to that shit every day. As I said, even though it was great, it is sad to see the way the culture reacted to the actual battle, so far from objective verdict. Like, there was not one track from Kendrick that topped the things that Drake put out. I don't care what anyone says. Honest opinion. Now, I may be a little bit salty, you can say that, or whatever. I just wanted to give the, my verdict, my perspective. Drake won, hands down. I do admit Drake made two big mistakes. First mistake, that he engaged in the battle. Look, he should have known that this was a lost cause. Before even dropping the first track, he had lost. He had lost because the culture wanted him to lose. Now, let me say this as well. I'm not saying the artists, the 20v1, I don't know what's going on in their circle that they all hated on Drake. I mean the culture, the public that went on the same bandwagon as some influencers and these artists and just without being objective took Kendrick's side. Let me say this. Throughout this battle, even whether it was from Ross, from Kendrick, or from the public, there was a sentiment of racism. There was a sentiment of racism that because he's white or light-skinned, then fuck him. Now, that is actually the saddest part of the state of hip-hop. Saddest part. Now, I believe that Kendrick is a racist. I thought that before this battle as well. Thought it since he had the white girl sing along to his song on stage. And then when she sang the N-word, he mocked her because she sang the lyrics as they were. But throughout this battle, the whole perspective or the whole entryway of him being light or white was so lame. I'm sorry, it's just sad. The second mistake Drake made was actually in his best track, which was Family Matters. He had 3 great beats, 3 great lyrics, 3 great tracks. And he put them in one because he thought with that he won. While he should have had, hindsight 2020, of course, he should have had dropped them individually and just stumped Kendrick. You know what I mean? He dropped one, Kendrick dropped the other. About the infamous, the worst rap track of the year, decade. I don't even know how they call it a track. Meet the Grams. Then Drake should have dropped the second one, and then the third one, and so on. So these were Drake's 2 mistakes. I'm not gonna say they cost him the victory, because the way the whole thing was set up, he was never supposed to win. They were never gonna give him the victory. Even if he had knocked Kendrick cold, they were never gonna give him the victory. They were gonna come up with some type of excuse. And it's unfortunate. We just had the most epic rap battle of all time. And at the same exact time, we must conclude this is the saddest state of hip hop. But aside from that, let's just be grateful for the battle itself. It was great, entertaining, epic, wonderful. Let's hope that we get more of these, and hopefully the state of hip hop will bounce back from this sad shamble that it is right now. Hey, till next video, peace. Good morning, good evening, good night. The end is near, we rejoice despite. This is the unassuming bravado of brave knights.